Dan here with an update on the 25-watt Harbor Freight solar panel. It's been about a month since I unboxed and hooked this thing up, and so I just wanted to give you an update on where we're at. The panel's been outside pretty much the whole time and been connected to this charge controller pretty much the whole time. The charge controller has been charging this battery, 12-volt deep cycle battery, and charge controller has also been supplying 12 volts DC to this power inverter. So far so good. I would have expected about 2 amps out of it, but I'm getting between 1 and 1.2 amps. Currently it's in the evening, so I'm getting 0.5 to 0.7 amps out of this panel. I prefer a little bit more, but it's doing the job. It's been maintaining this battery from day one, so far so good. You can see currently the battery's at 13.6 volts, and I've got current coming in from the panel and also being supplied out to this power inverter, which had a nominal load on this thing, about 0.3 amps. The amp hour setting on this charge controller really is not an indication of the capacity or available charge that you have in your battery. It's more a counter of how much has been supplied by the panel. So 37 amp hours have been supplied by the panel and 8 amp hours have been drawn by the load. So I'm way ahead on the input current in comparison to the current being drawn. And of course, the more you use it, the more you're going to be drawing current, and the more the longer it's going to take to charge up. This panel has brought this battery up from a fully depleted state, and now sitting at 13.5 volts, fully charged. I'm pretty pleased. I'm going to say that this is a keeper for sure. I would prefer a little bit more current out of a 25-watt panel, but for the size and for the configuration, it fits well in the Jeep Cherokee, so it's going to work for me. I did get some other items that I wanted to show you. This is a DC switch panel. So this is going to be a 12-volt switch panel. I'll have a switch for the lights, one for the power inverter, one for the fans, and a fourth one which I'm not sure at this point what I'll use that for, but it's an option, maybe a pump. But that's the switch panel. And then I also got this solar connector, which is going to be great for plugging into the storage box on the Jeep. That'll be where I hook in this panel, so I can put if the Jeep is going to be outside sitting in the sun, or we're doing whatever, we can just throw the panel on outside, plug it in, and away we go. Bear in mind that I could always upgrade this solar panel at any time to a 100-watt panel, or whatever I choose to use. This charge controller is a 30 amp charge controller. So right now I'm pulling about 1 amp or 1.2 amps from the solar panel. A 100-watt solar panel would probably give me 10 amps, so I could actually daisy chain 300-watt panels and run it through this controller with probably plenty of room. So all in all, I would say the solution's a good one. There's your Harbor Freight 25-watt solar panel. It's doing the job. I've been pretty pleased. No complaints. I'm going to keep this, and that'll be part of the solution ongoing. Please like this video, comment if you have any suggestions or questions. Please comment below and subscribe to this channel. Appreciate it, and thank you for joining in.